This is the Global Center in South Chengdu. Over 500,000 square meters. There's supposed to be a seaside town. Sounds like something they'd have in Japan. Wonder if it's even like a Japanese group that did that. Why they have it listed as the Intercontinental on this map. It's at Xinjiang Plaza. It's down almost at the end of line 1. Today's a Monday. There weren't many other options unless I did a day trip, and being my first day, there was one thing I wanted to see, the Yongling Museum. That I hadn't done last time because it was closed for renovation. So I couldn't really leave for the day. I might have been able to have gone up to it's the town there, Gangshan has some ruins. Sangshuingdi, ancient site. Ooh, maybe tomorrow. But I wasn't sure if it would be open on a Monday. I asked at the hostel if there was anything else I could do. She was saying that there's a museum that would have been open right by Tianfu Square. So I said, "Oh, are you talking about the Chengdu Museum that was under construction last time I was here?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Okay, are you sure it's that museum and not the art museum you're talking about?" And she's like, "Yeah." But then I knew she didn't know what she was talking about because she said it's next to the library. And I'm like, I think you're talking about the art museum. She's like, "No, it's the Chengdu Museum." I'm like, the Chengdu Museum was under construction last time I was here. It's in like a brand new building, and it's like directly to the west of the square. You can like look at it when you're in the square. And she insisted she was right. Of course I get there and it's still under construction. Looks like they haven't made any progress since last time I was there. And I did go to the Yongling, the tomb of what's his name there? Jian. So I don't know how much being here. I need to buy some moisturizer. The tyrannical TSA. Let's go in the main entrance though, that'll be more fun, wouldn't it? Seized my moisturizer. God, the air quality is terrible here. I'm seriously considering just leaving China. I really don't feel like being here. It's like not the best time of year, and I'm supposed to like go meet a friend down in Yunnan province and a connecting flight, and she's gonna be at work like the whole time I'm there. I know how it's gonna go. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, honestly, I think unless you make friends with someone who lives in a big city that you can hub in and out of quite easily, like Shanghai, Beijing, and especially if those are out of like a warm weather area for me to fly in the wintertime, like LA, not San Francisco, because that's like a whole other annoying thing, getting from San Fran. The hardest part of my trip here was getting from LA to San Fran on an open flight. It's like I have to commute New York, LA, San Francisco, Chengdu, Lijiang. And it's like, I'm willing to do it, but I'm not gonna friggin' be happy about it. And then like you say to yourself, how many times am I realistically gonna be able to like pull that off, you know? And then you deal with like stupid shit like, oh, we're gonna confiscate your moisturizer because we're the TSA. And then you have to go try to find it in China. So you come to the world's biggest fucking mall. Guess what? I bet you $1 million I won't be able to find a Vino moisturizer in here. I bet you $1 million there's not a bottle of a Vino moisturizer to be found in this fucking complex. I stopped in a drugstore, Watson's, at Tianfu Square. And like, of course, like everything, you know, there are familiar brands like Vaseline, and then you try to read the back to make sure you're not allergic to something, you know? And like, look at this shit. I'm allergic to shit, I know it, you know? And it's like, oh no, everything's in Chinese, so you have no idea if there's some like preservative in there. It's gonna give you like a fucking disgusting rash. Look at it, motherfucker. Fuck you, TSA. Security theater. They're like, do you have a doctor's note? So I could take like a nice big bottle of moisturizer with me on my trip. I'm like, shouldn't need a fucking doctor's note. Here's the fucking receipt in the bag from Walmart. Bottle of moisturizer. I'll get on the plane and there'll be like, you know, 1 million bottles of water on there. Like, give me a break. Oh, but we have a liquid requirement. Who cares? It fits in my carry-on. Why don't I could bring a pound of baking soda, right? Through. I bring protein powder. I could bring a pound of dry protein powder. But I can't bring my bottle of moisturizer. Really? Like, they have that little chemical analysis. They finger fuck my protein every time I go through security. You know, with their little swab and put it in the chemical analysis thing. I don't know why they can't do that with a bottle of moisturizer. Rub it with their little piece of diaper and then stick it in the machine. Global Ice Sports Center. Stellar International Cineplex. Yeah, if I stay in China, I'm gonna have to shoot myself up full of fucking prednisone, which I don't like doing. It's fucking horrible side effects. It's like dropping a nuclear bomb for like a rash. You know, and it's the middle of winter. It's fucking dry as shit. And then you forget you're in China too. I didn't bring any bars of soap. I get to the hostel, there's no fucking soap in my room. It's like, really? You can't give me a bar of soap? So I'd use the hand soap to wash off. So it's like even more drying. I'm gonna fucking get out of China. Middle of winter. The air quality is like ridiculous. Well, it's a nice building. Good luck finding anything besides wandering around like an idiot. Is that the water park? Oh yeah, I could see it in there. That's like a little Tahitian thing, huh? Paradise Island Water Park. You want my money? Should take a photo while I'm up here.